You didn't earn a low credit score. You were assigned one, and that number costs you more than rent. Let me show you exactly how much. Most people think a credit score is just a 3-digit number that lives in some banking app. They check it once a year, shrug, and move on. But here's what they don't see. That number is standing behind you at every financial door you walk through. The apartment lease, the car loan, the insurance premium, even the phone in your pocket. And every single time, it whispers a price into the system before you even open your mouth. The gap between a 430 and an 824 isn't just points. It's hundreds of thousands of dollars over a lifetime. Same person, same income, different number, completely different life. Let's walk through every tier of the credit score ladder, from the basement to the penthouse, so you can see exactly what your score is costing you right now and what it takes to climb. Your score is 430. You didn't wake up and choose this. Maybe a medical bill went to collections that you never even opened. Maybe you got laid off and missed 6 months of payments. Maybe you just never had credit at all, which the system treats the same as bad credit. It doesn't matter how you got here. The system has already priced you. You apply for a basic Visa card. Denied. You try a store card at a department store. Denied. You find an apartment for $650 a month. The landlord runs your credit and calls the next morning saying the unit is no longer available. It is available. He just doesn't want you in it. The next landlord says yes, but you need first month, last month, and a $700 deposit up front. You hand over nearly $2,000 before you sleep there one night. You need a car to get to work. You walk onto a buy here, pay here lot. The salesman puts you in a used Honda Civic with 89,000 miles. The interest rate is 24.9%. Over 5 years, you pay $412 a month. Total repaid, nearly $25,000. More than $10,000 of that is pure interest. Not the car, just the interest. Your insurance company pulls your credit at renewal, and your premium jumps $47 a month automatically. You didn't file a claim, you didn't get a say. Rent is tight, so you look up payday loans. Borrow $400, owe $460 2 weeks later. That's a 391% annualized rate. At this level, the system doesn't ignore you. It charges you to exist in it. Your score is 540. Something has shifted. You paid off one collection account. 7 months of on-time payments. The system notices, barely. You get approved for a secured credit card by depositing $200 of your own money. Your credit limit is $200. You also take a card with a $75 annual fee and a 28% interest rate because your score needs another open account. You pay the fee like rent. It's the cost of building history. You try for a car loan at a real credit union this time. They come back at 18%. On a $15,000 car, you're paying $385 a month with over $8,000 in total interest. You find apartments that don't pull credit, which means they're in neighborhoods you didn't want. You take one anyway. The cruelest part of this tier is that you're doing everything right, and the reward is a $300 credit limit and a $75 fee. But something is moving. Your score hit 601, 14 months of on-time payments. Capital One graduates your secured card to unsecured and refunds your $200 deposit. That's the first time the system ever gave something back. You qualify for your first real unsecured card. $500 limit, 27% APR. You put gas and groceries on it and pay it off in full every month. You're building history the clean way now. You look into buying a home. FHA loans require a 580 minimum. You qualify, technically. The lender quotes you 7.8% on a 30-year fixed. On a $220,000 loan, that's over $1,500 a month just in principal and interest. Over 30 years, you'll pay $347,000 in interest alone, plus another $110 a month in mortgage insurance until you hit 20% equity. You decide to wait and push for 640. Every 20 points cost less now. You can feel it. Your score is 641. 2 cards, 1 limit increase, 1 less collection. The math is shifting. You got your credit limit bumped from $500 to $1,200 without adding a single dollar of spending. That dropped your utilization below 20%, and your score jumped 7 points on its own. The mortgage lender now quotes 6.9%. That's $14.54 a month, down $124 from 3 months ago. Not because you earned more, because your score moved 40 points. You get approved for a real rewards card with 1.5% cash back and no annual fee. You finance a car at 8.4%. Total interest, $4,500. That's $3,500 less than the buy here, pay here lot for the same category of car. The landlord runs your credit, and this time you pass. Standard deposit, no double payment. You move in the same week you apply. You're just a regular tenant now. The walls are coming down, not gone, but open enough to walk through. Your score is 682. 2 years of clean payment history. 3 cards, no collections, low balances. 24 consecutive on-time payments. The file is clean. You refinance your car loan down to 6.1%, $22 less a month. Over the remaining term, $836 back in your pocket. You apply for a card with 5% cash back on rotating categories. Approved. Groceries this quarter earn 5%. Gas next quarter. The card works on spending you already do. You can now get a conventional mortgage, not just FHA. Rate drops to 6.3% with 10% down. You're still paying mortgage insurance, $92 a month, but it's smaller than before. At this tier, you qualify for almost everything, but you're never preferred. You're always one rung below the best price. That gap costs you $80 a month, nearly $1,000 a year, almost $5,000 over 5 years. Not for missed payments, just for not being in the next tier. Push for $700, and that penalty disappears. Your score hits 718. You didn't do anything dramatic. You just kept paying. Kept utilization under 15%. Time did the work. Pre-approved mailers start arriving. Real ones. A Chase Sapphire Preferred with a 60,000-point sign-up bonus. A Citi Double Cash with 0% intro APR for 15 months. You didn't apply. They came to you. The mortgage lender quotes 5.2% now. On $250, that's $1,380 a month, down nearly $200 from where you were at $641. Compared to the 7.8% loan you were quoted at $580, you save $71,000 in total interest over 30 years. You finance a $28,000 car at 5.6%. Total interest, $4,200. 2 years ago, you paid over $10,000 in interest for half the car. Better car, lower interest, same person, just 288 points higher. Your insurance company re-pulls your credit at renewal, and your premium drops $62 a month. You didn't ask, it just happened. Money stops bleeding. The penalty for who you used to be stops collecting. You now get the actual advertised rate, not the footnote rate, not the rate that qualifies 9% of applicants, the one on the landing page. All 3 doors, apartment, car loan, credit card, open without negotiation, without a double deposit, without a cosigner. You're not elite, but the penalty is gone, and the next tier is 22 points away. Your score is 761. Banks have a word for you now. Preferred. You apply for a premium travel card. Approved. $10,000 limit. Triple points on travel and dining. Lounge access. The rooms you used to walk past now open when you scan your card. You lock in a mortgage at 4.9% on a $300,000 home. Monthly payment, $1,595. No mortgage insurance. At $540, this same mortgage was over $2,100 a month. At $761, it's $1,595. That's $505 less every single month. Over 30 years, you save over $181,000. Same house, same bank, different number. Your car loan comes in at 4.1%. Total interest, $3,400. Your bank calls to increase your personal line of credit to $25,000 unsecured. You didn't ask for it. Lenders compete for your business now. You get to choose the best rate, not accept the only one willing to approve you. Your cards earn you over $1,100 in rewards this year on spending you'd make anyway. At $430, the same spending cost you $75 in annual fees. Preferred isn't just a word on a mailer. It's the actual rate on your actual loan. Your score is 824. Oldest account, 11 years. 6 open accounts. Utilization, 4%. Never 30 days late. Ever.
The system has run out of ways to penalize you. Every category on your report is clean. Nothing to charge, nothing to flag. Your mortgage lender calls you proactively to offer a rate reduction. You didn't refinance. You didn't shop. They came to you. Your rate drops from 4.9 to 4.5 without asking. $75 less a month.
You apply for the American Express Platinum. Approved instantly. The annual fee is offset by credits that stack to more than that in year one. The card pays you to hold it. You walk into a dealership with a credit union pre-approval at 3.8%. You tell the dealer you're paying cash equivalent. You're not negotiating, you're informing. The dealer drops the price by $1,200 before you even start because he knows you'll walk. At $300, you paid over $10,000 in interest on a $14,000 car. At $824, you pay $3,100 on a $35,000 car. At $430, you paid nearly $2,000 before sleeping in your apartment once. At $824, the landlord waives the deposit and calls you a preferred tenant. From a $200 secured card to a premium travel card approved instantly, every tier came with a different price for money. At this level, every penalty, every surcharge, every premium is gone. Your credit score doesn't care how hard you work. It doesn't care that the medical bill was a mistake. It tracks one thing: how reliably you've managed debt. And it uses that to price everything else in your life.
Pay on time. Keep balances under 10% of your limit. Don't close old accounts. Don't apply for 6 cards in 1 year. 6 years from a 430, people have hit 760. It's not a second chance. It's the first one that takes time to earn. Your score is just a number, but that number decides whether your money works for you or against you. Start now. The clock is already running. Every month you wait is a month that doesn't count toward your oldest account. You know what every point costs you now. Go get the next one. If this hit something you didn't realize was costing you that much, subscribe and hit the bell, because I break down the money system so you stop paying the price for just not knowing.